All right, time to talk about bringing the garden inside a little bit all year round. How nice would that be? Joining us to talk about garden rooms and sunrooms is Brian from Four Seasons Sunroom.
Great to see you again, and thanks so much for having us again.
Oh, absolutely. Last time you were on, we got a lot of response, and we basically were talking about how much I love my sunroom, how much time I spend in my sunroom.
It's a great space.
Can't imagine my house without it. And
especially in Wisconsin.
Yeah, winter is so long.
Oh gosh.
You know, it can get a little depressing. It can get a little, you know, old, to be frank. So it's so nice to sit in a nice, cozy, sunny place. If you can't get to Florida, it's kind of like the next best thing, right?
72 degrees all year long, nothing like it.
Love it, love it. So we're talking a little bit, and Brian brought some pictures about what these guys can do. Wait till you see some of these rooms.
Sure.
Unbelievable. Let's describe this one.
Yeah, that's just a classic garden room. When people think about a garden room, you know, a 3-season, a 4-season room, it's also a lot about how it interacts with the exterior garden. If we were to perhaps go to the next photo in the library there, there's a classic, beautiful Victorian garden room. Talk about a space that's just gorgeous.
Oh, I don't think I'd ever want to leave that room. Now, the roof on that, obviously, that's letting all that light in.
And that's our special conservoglass, so you're right, it allows the color spectrum required to allow plants to grow all year, while at the same time you get a controlled environment so you can use it all year. It's a really great combination.
Here's kind of an interior shot of, you know, how would you like to add that onto your home? Wow.
Love that vaulted ceiling. That is a 20-foot tall ceiling with a terrific palladium window in the front, just to bring a little accent. Again, a garden room you never want to leave.
No kidding. Curl up, read a good book. Here's another shot.
Yeah, now this is also another type of a room that interacts with the outside deck. These folks have tremendous, passionate gardeners. They want to bring their plants inside during the winter, but really have the room interact with the garden outside. It's a really nice way to balance a home.
Very cool. And here's the final picture that Brian brought along today. Look at that space. Well, entertaining in that, having your garden party in that, book club in that room.
Very dramatic wood beams to bring a lot of light and space and comfort to the home. Beautiful space, isn't it?
Sure is. I mean, like I say, I think I'd want to sleep there, live there. The whole deal. I can just see myself curled up on the couch with the dog at my feet. All right, let's talk about getting into these sunrooms or garden rooms. Are they less expensive than people would think?
You know, what's really amazing, and again, Four Seasons has been around for about 40 years now, and over that time, and because we're in 25 different countries, and right here in Wisconsin, we're a factory direct outlet, there are always great things we can do for the consumer. In fact, I think quite often they're surprised that we can bring them such a terrific room at such an incredible value.
And they add a lot of value to the home itself, correct?
Especially when you can use the space all year long. It's a fantastic return on investment. So it's a win-win all the way around.
Brian brought some other pictures, and I'm not sure how well you can see these, but just wanted to kind of talk about how do you get that sunroom to look like it's always been there?
And that's the key. You don't want a room to feel like it's an afterthought. And what room do you want, and where do you really start? So what we've done here is, on this photo, this is just a picture of somebody's home, and the snow is still on the ground. And then we play around with the 3D CAD software that we have, and if you go to the next picture here, actually, I'm going to go, that's the finished product. Okay.
So here's
the one in the middle is a 3D CAD rendition of it. So this way people can really get a sense of how that room is going to interact with their home by taking personality and characteristics of their existing.
And here's the final shot, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Looks like it's always been there.
And that's what and it all starts with the design. You got to get the design right, in my opinion, because when you love it, you know it's right.
Very cool. Now we're about out of time, but really quickly, if you're thinking about getting this done, 75 days, and it can be done.
75-day turnaround. Give us a call at 734-4SUN. That's 734-4786. Give us a call today. I'll send your viewers our essential guide to sunrooms. It's a really, really nice catalog, and of course I'll include our savings certificate that we have going on as a factory direct outlet. The consumer can save up to 35% on their room. No interest till 2017. 734-4SUN, or you can always look us up online at lovemysunroom.com.
Thanks so much, Brian.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Great to see you.
Appreciate it.
Beautiful pictures.
Thank you.
Really nice.
Thanks.
Coming up next, back to the kitchen. We are making a delicious tomato salad, and we're going to take you out for homemade tomato basil soup, one of my favorites.